What's up, everybody? So lately on the boat build, some things I did off camera was take off the rub rail, and that is to help us get all the caulk off. So a lot of it I already got off, but there's still little remnants left. And all that needs to come off so that we can re-gel coat the outside and the inside to make this boat look brand new. So rub rail came off. Another thing I've been doing is testing some paint stripper here on the bottom. I used some clean strip. Probably not the right product, but I just wanted to get right into it rather than ordering it online. I tried it out overnight with some saran wrap, a little test area, and it worked pretty decently, but not as good as I hoped. So something else I got is a sandblaster, and we're gonna try that out. So I got this Harbor Freight sandblaster, 20 pound, I think it was like 90 bucks. I got a bunch of blasting media from Tractor Supply, and I have a lot of things to try to sand, so I'm gonna try to do the whole motor so that we can repaint it, make it look brand new. Got a bunch of corrosion and stuff over there. The whole bottom, which will be insane. Also the whole T-top too, in order to paint it, needs to be sanded. So yesterday I was messing around with the sandblaster, kind of getting a feel for it. It actually took forever to set up. Plus I had issues with some parts, so kind of took forever. But it works pretty cool. This part I was able to get done. I also did part of the engine, the bottom there, to see how it works, and it actually works really good over there. Had a ton of rock chips, so I want to repaint probably the whole entire engine. Also tried messing with the metal here, which I'll repaint as well, probably do a little filler. Today, I'll probably be focusing on sanding the rest of it off. I kind of keep going back and forth on making the bottom white or making it black. And I think I'm going to end up making it black from this line basically down. So everything on the bottom will be black. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting this caulk stuff off. So it looks like this. And I still got to do the top part too. But I'm just going to keep working my way down. What I'm using is this drill right here with an eraser wheel. This is made for decals and stuff. And I'm kind of getting the big chunks off. And then I also have a rotary polisher with some compound on there to kind of clean it up at the end. And it's working pretty well. Okay, so this is how it looked before. So you can see all this like caulk all over the place and just a bunch of crap coming off, and it just looks horrible. And then here's how it looks after cleaning. So I cleaned it and I sanded it, and this is actually going to be repainted with new gel coat. And then of course at the end there's going to be a nice line of caulk right there, but it's going to be done cleanly hopefully, and should look really nice and crisp. Also in the meantime, I'm going to be filling little stuff like that, little holes with some fiberglass filler. So there's a bunch of them you can see here. There's also some cracks that I have to take care of all the way around basically. Same with the center console. Probably a bunch inside. You can see one right there. And same here. This boat was definitely used for utility. And that's what I'm going to use it for, but it's going to be also kind of like a luxury style, like just hanging out, you know, and I want to make it look nice. So all this is coming out so that I could patch it up and repaint it. So here we go. so all the screws are out except this one. Literally just can't reach it from the back. But now I'm just trying to undo all the glue because this is glued into. Alright guys, so whole center console instrument cluster is out. Looks quite scary right now, but don't worry, it's going to look super nice. This is where we're at. You got the steering wheel out, throttle out. Still got a few more components to take out, and I'll do a little time lapse.